Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It is midday morning on Thursday, December the 7th. Welcome on into the show. Be sure you hit the like button here on the Win Free Picks page, Picks Parlay, Sean Higgs, wherever you're watching. I actually threw the video up on Max Wager. It's been a year since I posted on Max Wager channel and on a Max Wager Twitter. So I put it up on there and I don't know, whatever. Have a little fun there. I think also on the Bookie Blaster page as well. I don't know. See if anybody watches this nonsense. We'll see. Somebody's actually watching on the Max Wager YouTube. Wow, there's actually somebody on Max Wager Network. Unbelievable. Well, hello, Max Wager. If you're just finding this Max Wager, you come over to Winner Free Picks channel as well. Post there a lot. Nothing on Facebook. Nobody's watching on Facebook. Done with Facebook. I deleted Facebook when I moved, and then I re-added. And I have like 6 friends, just cause I thought I needed to post the channels. I don't need it on Facebook. I post on Twitter. Speaking of Twitter, you'll find me on X. It's called now. Free picks are posted. They are here in the chat as well. There you go. Free picks galore. They're in the I think I put them in. I did not put them in the comments section yet, so they'll be up here. There you go. On the Facebook channels, on the YouTube page, we got you covered. I gotta say, I'm a little annoyed coming in. I set the room up early. My son took the car to school, so I didn't have to drive him. He took the truck. He left early. So I got all my work done. I set up the chat, But my washer machine, it's only 2 years old. So apparently something's wrong with the spin cycle. And it's like 8 minutes to go. It won't stop. It keeps spinning. It's not spinning fast. And my bath mat is like soaking wet. So I unplugged it for a bit. I plugged it back in, just did it again. And I don't know. I unplugged it. Let's see. I'll leave it unplugged for the show. I don't feel like going to buy a new freaking washer machine after 2 years. What the kind of crap is that? What kind of nonsense is that, people? All right. Let's talk. As I just said, it's been a year since I posted on the Max Wager. Welcome, Max Wager. And we'll do the little recap action here at the 2-minute mark. That's a 2:45. Here we go, 2:45. All right, college hoop yesterday goes 2-2, 25 and 30 in the video, minus 870 on the site. I went 7-5. I started out really good, and then closed out kind of bad. But I'll take a little bit of winning day there. On the ice, we go winner, chicken dinner, Vegas puck line. Plus 160. So now we are 8-11 plus $10 here in the video, 10-4 on the sites. NBA 9-6 plus 8 plus 240 here in the video. I did drop my NBA yesterday, 12-5 on the sites. College football, we are 43-35 plus 460. I feel like I should put some bowl games in here. I'm probably going to throw a couple up on Winning Free Picks YouTube premium side. I'll put some games up there. This will be the last month of the premium. I can't, no one. I thought for sure we'd get people. A lot more people than like a dozen to sign up, but and I gave out a whole lot more than a pick a week. There was more like 10 picks a week. But number 1 in college football on the sites, NFL number 1 or number 2 on the sites, 33-20 plus 990 here. Those games are already posted on YouTube Premium. Again, last month for YouTube Premium though. Mr. Numbers, my guy, came in on Sean Higgs' page. He's like, he wanted to challenge me head to heads, right, in NFL, and I'm something like. I don't know. You can see the comments on the Sean Higgs channel. Say I'm like 75-40. He's whatever his record is. He's like, and I feel like people probably think like I'm Mr. I'm not Mr. Numbers because the Earls could come in and tell you Mr. Numbers comments in his pages on their YouTube and on Picture Dave's channel. He's a different guy, Mr. Numbers. I don't know. He's a real person. And he's like, I think people don't understand how good you are at NFL. I'm like, I don't understand either. I try to be honest. We win, we lose, but NFL I've been pretty darn good at. Anyway, today, it's not me. I'm not Mr. Numbers. Today's picks, we just have a few up for you here. College hoops, again, we're down a little bit here in the video, but it's still early. There's not going to be 600 picks. Maybe there will. I don't know. We're still a ship in the ocean. We're moving. We're wheel spinning. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do picks. So I put out 50 picks. So I put out 3 picks. I don't know. Eastern Kentucky +7, Central Arkansas +7. A couple dogs here in college. NBA taking the Lakers on the money line -125. NFL, a couple of anytime touchdown scores for the Steelers. Johnson +$3, Fryermuth +$3. I grabbed these myself. I actually just grabbed I did a crazy teaser. I took the Pats up to like 16.5, I think, and over Falcons, and I think an over Seattle against the Niners. Who the Steelers beat by 16 points? Probably should have did the over 20 as well. I think we see a couple points here. Anyway, there is that. Fryermuth and Johnson, touchdown props. I even put these cats in a parlay. I don't know what it pays off the top of my head, but I said, what the heck? I got to do something tonight, like a fool. And I don't really condone that, but we will see what happens. Let's get to the chat. Ray Reddington's in the house. 219 Vegas regulation cash. Yes, it did. They were down 3-1 early, but I'll take my puck line money there. Oilers. I wish I took the Oilers with you. I said I liked them. I did not play them. Anytime goal didn't get there, but that's all right because you had 2 other winners. Ray says today, Bedard. Anytime goal 137. It's plus money, sure. Wild and Canucks first period over 1.5 -140. Nashville Tampa Bay first period over 1.5 -140 as well. Or 139. It's still a big chunk. Bill says Newcastle money line, English Premier Soccer. I don't know. Somebody said the other day to take some crazy soccer over. A lot of goals scored, and I think you co-signed. I'm not saying it was Ray and you, but I'm going to say it's Ray and you. And I put a sizable chunk on it, more than I'm comfortable with in soccer. When I say it's more than comfortable, it's like $250, and it's again, that's not unit shaming. Who don't? For me, that's that's what I'd rather just put on something out of the gate. But hockey first periods and soccer, usually I'm putting like 50, 75, $100 on. I'm not really going wild because it's not a sport I know, and I trust you guys do win. I see we see the picks in here. We come in next day, we win, we lose. But it's not normally something I do because it's not a sport I'm not comfortable with. It's like if someone had a human burial lock in UFC, like Mike B puts a lot of dogs in. I don't go crazy on those, and the guy goes 3-1 every week. I just can't do it. It's psychological. Anyway, I went big and it lost. I don't know. I'm annoyed. Bookie Blasters channel. Anybody watching on Bookie Blasters? Nobody on Facebook. Nobody's on Facebook. Actually, there's one person watching on one Facebook channel. We have a poll on winning free picks, by the way, in case you're interested. I know there's a few out there watching on the P&P channel. Bill says, have you ever seen a total of lows 30? In the NFL, I don't think I've ever seen a 30. And I said on what? I said, look at lines, a 34. I said, let's look at under 34 on Sunday night. 30, I want to go over. This is a mistake. They scored 0 points last week. And yeah, the Steelers against rookie quarterbacks, blah, blah, blah. They're good defense. That's why I said at 6.5, I was leaning the Patriots. But I get Trubisky in there at 4 or 5. I would look Trubisky. Now it's come down back down to 5.5. I don't know. Like I said, I grabbed the 2 Steeler touchdown props. I think Trubisky as a veteran will be able to push this offense a little bit. But to get 30, holy cow. Well, what do you say about a 30 in the NFL? It's a disgrace. The league is a joke. It's terrible, these quarterbacks. But let's make sure everybody could be drafted. Right? As soon as he's one and done, let's get these guys out in the NFL because they look like they're pro players in college. Yeah. Brandon, I am good. Good morning to you also. Or good afternoon. Oh, it's 11:15 here in Texas for you, Brandon. T-Mine says, I'm sick. Had a free bet one with Texas. Trash Pine plus 8.5. Fairfield plus 14. Honey. Fairfield wins, of course, but I got Texas. Yeah, I like Texas because I figured, if you're a real team, and I say that meaning they're ranked, and is it just because they're Texas and Marquette they beat a lot of guys. This is a good solid team, and I said that. I said they have a good track record. Just a season. Last season, you can't hang winning 10. Terrible. Terrible. Oh, Tate the Great's popping in. Look at this guy. Tate the Great. This man is Picks and the Llama, ladies and gentlemen, the greatest of all time Picks. Thank you very much. Yes, I got the Christmas llama up. Although I just noticed, now for me, I'm colorblind. I think I've said that before to people in chat. So I have trouble seeing the colors. So it looks like to me when I look at this, like the llama, he's kind of blended in with his background coloring to me. I can't really separate him other than his eyes, nose, and mouth and the Christmas hat. But maybe to everybody else, it looks normal. I enjoy the Christmas llama. The llama started the show. He was the llama. That's why he's in the. If you look at the Midday Money brand, when we pop up the thing, if you look at it, let me put myself. There you go. I appreciate the kind words, Tate. I think there's again, there's a lot of people who are good at what they do, right? But I think newer people come in and be like, "Who's this cat?" Right? And it says like, "I have a losing record in college basketball or whatever here, or insert any sport I have a losing record." People don't think you're good or serious or a long time better. Imani says tonight I just got 78 scoring props in hockey. Wacotron 100 101 yesterday. Can I cash it? January. Wacotron. I do not know what that is. Groovy says the Hawks screwed me 17 parlay, but one basket I had the money. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Now, I think I said yesterday in that game, were they playing the Nets yesterday? Was that the net game, the Hawks? I hate to come out and say I like after the fact, but I did say sort of like the Mets there. But again, NBA. I mean, a 17 parlay in the NBA. You go 6-1 and you lose. Was this a big money line? Was this like an all fave parlay, money line parlay, Groovy? Or do you actually take points and win 6-1 and lose money? Hang it up if that's the case. Bill says Johnson on 44.5 receiving yards. Hey, I think he scores a touchdown, so I'm with you. Maybe a 45-yard touchdown. Tate the Great says Iowa under 153, miss the opening line of 157. Over IUPUI 130 will be sweaty. So it's 157, down to 153 now, huh? Again, Iowa State. I have no thought on this game. I have a 3-pack up. One of the games is in the chat. Over IUPU 130 and a North Dakota State money line play. I don't hate, again, the totals. I don't really jump at this college hoops totals. They're tough. Groovy says Bill McDonald, both offenses are slow. Steelers got issues with Deontay Johnson. You think they're slow, Groovy? Thank you, doctor, for pointing that out. Brandon says, I miss what happened to the washer. I do not know what happened to the washer. It's just not spinning fast enough to dry the bath mat. And it was just stuck on 7 minutes and it was going around really slow. And I took the plug out for like a second and then put it back in and started up on a new rinse and spin. But before I did the show, I'm like, you know what, let me just take it out and let it sit for like a half hour or so. I did a self-clean the other day. It was fine. I did a load of wash before that. It was fine. I don't know. Maybe like it's backed up. I always check the little screw off vent underneath. I check that pretty often. I don't know. Michael B's in the house. Good morning. Groovy says, look out for the over in that Little Rock basketball game. I love it. Little Rock, Central Arkansas keeps dropping. It was 157 last night. I do not know what it is now. Let's see what the odds are. I'm thankful for a 5-game ticket of college hoops today. And we have what, 2, 4, 6. I mean, a nice late schedule. I kind of enjoy the nice late schedule on Friday as well. Saturday we'll probably deal into the 80 piece of games. Now, what is this total here? Little Rock. Bow, 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 bow. All right, so it's at a what are we at, a 155 now? 155 down from a 159er. All right. Groovy's on the over here. Now, see, I don't hate that because I'm on Central Arkansas. Last year, played to an under. Last year, this was a 162. It went under. So far this year, Arkansas under 157, over 153. That sailed over. Tulsa 157 got over there. 166 it got there. 180 against Georgia Southern over 157. 154 Georgia Southern again. That is a 165. Then we got another 200 points basically out of this. These guys really push it. There's 157. Texas State was a slow one. Now, all right, let's look at some of these things. So Central Arkansas gave up 90 the last two games. That's probably why you're getting the over here because they give up a ton of points. 95-90 on the road. At home, they lost 79-74, 74-71. So that's in the 140, 150 kind of range there. I don't know. Good luck on that one. Ken, I am not on that. Michael B says, whatever night, 3-3, 1-1 NBA, 2 college hoops. Take the splits, swallow a little bit of the juice, and move on to tomorrow, Mike. Could always be 0-6. Ray says, I don't know how to end it 1-0 beyond. It should have been more than 3 goals. It is. But again, I'm not a soccer guy. I don't know how to end it 1-0. And then I looked at it and I was gonna jump in game or something, and it was like minus 1,700 for under 2.5. I'm like, oh no way, no, I can't do this. Just as I'm going to pass tonight on Pitt. You don't have to. Yes, I got no Saturday total here in the show here. I did a random tease where I bumped it up to 16 points because why wouldn't I take 16 points in an NFL game? Groovy says, Ray, you see the Marchman anytime goal for Dallas plus $4 on FanDuel came in. Team money Steelers win 17-10 or 17-7. Makes sense. I don't care. I'm getting 16 of my tees, and if I could get a touchdown on one of my two guys at plus $3, I'll be happy. Team money. Ray says Groovy against his former team. Annoyed I didn't take it. That's a Ray Reddington spot right there against a former team. Hickshaw, I'm going right under tonight in the Steelers at a 30 piece. Moneyline Markel likes the under. Michael B says, I agree, Sean. I cannot bet on any sport I don't know about. I have confidence betting on something you don't know about. Well, and I think I've said this before, right? When people come in with soccer or MMA and tennis, and I kind of dabble in it and do little things in it, and I bet some, I don't bet them all. Like I said, I have one account that I just they're bad NFL lines. Totals come up late. I put some teasers in there, some random parlays, stuff out of the chat here, and I'm down like $8,000 on that account. Now, again, that's me picking and choosing on Ray. You see Ray's picks in here. You see Bill's picks. People put picks in. They win. They lose. And I always say, what you pick and choose. You're gonna take it. You take it right on the chin. It's never gonna work out for you. You never just pick the winners. It never works out that way. You get a couple losers. You get a couple winners. You miss a couple winners. You get some losers. It never works out in a plus. And it's like what I say to people here. Like, new person comes in. They expect you to know what you're talking about. You want your opinion on things. I don't, like I say, I don't tell people come in and put car payments and that's it. You put all your money on this. We'll get it right on one play. A game could lose, whether you're a pro, an expert, whatever the case would be. Right? I mean, I expect somebody, oh, you listen to me, fine. Put a little, and as I say, put a little on it. Build a little bit on it. Now, will I ever learn about soccer? That's probably not. It's way too many leagues, and it's foreign language. I mean, come on, like Argentinian and the Spanish league, Italian. It's tough enough just keeping up to date with American sports, NFL, baseball, college football, stuff like that, basketball. I didn't really jump into the NBA. I can't, and I won't. I mean, I'll kind of grab something in the chat every once in a while. Hopefully, you do better, but it is difficult for sure. E's in the house. Patriots having just over 4 points in the last 3 games. Squealers ain't looking good. The Squealers, I like that one. I like the Squealers. And again, like I like Pitt here just because I got a veteran quarterback. Um, it's a short week for the Pats with a backup quarterback. Steelers defense, you know you're going to get Steeler defense all the time. But who's going to make the plays? Is it going to be the rookie on a short week, or is it going to be a veteran guy who has put up some numbers? I mean, we could make fun of Trubisky all we want. The guy's won a couple games in the NFL. Guy was a starter. You know, it's he squeezed out a win here at home. I would just lean that way. Again, I don't want to lay 5.5 with the Steelers. But on Markel, I think I'm going to take the Steelers first half. I like the Steelers today. I do. Watch it go over to 30. I won't be shocked if this game goes over to 30. I'm not. Everybody's betting the under. I will not be shocked at it over. Groovy says, Ray, look out for a Radish. Blackhawks 3+ shots on goal. Here comes the hockey stuff. Duly noted. Michael B says, I got nothing tonight, Sean. I was thinking about maybe a Brandon Ingram over points or something versus the Lakers who discarded him, but I don't know. See, I like the Lakers just because, as our guy T Money likes to say, the fix is in. And, you know, if LeBron wins the in-season tournament, you know, it's one more in-season tournament win to Michael Jordan, so he'll be the GOAT. Right. Groovy says, Sean the Greek. Yeah, that's me. My shoulder feels a lot better. Thank you for bringing it up. Got to take my rando pills here. It's called diclofenac sodium. Diclofenac sodium. Whatever the heck this is. I don't know. They're weird. It's the way they feel. Sometimes I could just swallow without a drink. These things are like slippery. They get stuck on me. I cashed with the Rockets yesterday. Yes, did, and I said the Rockets the day before they were a 1.5-point dog, and I said, "How about the Rockets around 1.5?" And then it went to 2.5, and I still said, "How about the Rockets against OKC?" And they got there. Brandon, excellent. Michael B says, "I put in the same game teaser Thursday night for fun. Pats 12 under 36. Zeke over carries. Trubisky over rushing hurts. Both QBs to throw a pick. I don't know if I'm going Zeke carries. That's my grandma's town. Pittsburgh's your grandma's town." Bill says Trubisky and Zappy couldn't make it in CFL. Here we go. I mean, like the Trubisky hate, and I don't totally get. And I for some guys, you think like, boy, they're gonna be bad. I mean, Trubisky was decent with the Bears. He threw, when he had 24 on bad team, right? You want to get on coaching. 24 touchdowns, 12 picks, 17-10, 16-8. I mean, he had more touchdowns and interceptions over there. When does it come? I don't know. I mean, there's just a handful of just totally awesome elite quarterbacks, and then you have good quarterbacks, and then it's gonna be like, can you have some decent coaching to get you in a system? I mean, as bad as his Bear team won, the guy produced. I mean, his Fields better than Trubisky? Is Pickett better than Trubisky? Give me Trubisky. It might be the square was missing. I saved my battery on my, I don't know. Groovy says sometimes a few math people look at a lot of them do math on sports they know nothing about. Yeah, you got a lot of, and again, the math who comes in. I'm a numbers guy, right? I always say like I don't worry about guys' names, and it's just the number on opening lines and stuff like that. I look at it and I just whatever, but I'm not rolling out mathematic models on a supercomputer. But yeah, you get it. I mean, I know plenty of guys who don't know a guy's name in sports. Michael B. Did you hear Yanks that Soto pitching? Well, I guess he will sell a lot of tickets. Yeah, I got to get to the Soto stuff. 3-team parlay here. Steelers 6, Bucks 5, Pelicans +1 today. Oh boy, 2 NBA games. And I like the Lakers. Groovy says, look out for the Pelicans defense, even though the Lakers don't probably want to win this. Give me under 230. I just think it's the Lakers because why wouldn't it be? Lakers, Bucks finals. Giannis, LeBron. AD, come on. I'm not overthinking it. I know the NBA is looking to get views and eyes, and that's who you want. Bill's going to pull all the tricks out of his sleeves tonight. He has to, bro. But this is like what I said last week with the Chargers. Like I took the Chargers early at 3.5, 4, because I thought they're going to beat the Ravens, and the line would go up. I also thought, New England was going to come out of a bye week and win. They look that bad out of a bye week. And I didn't really feel that bad the next week thinking, oh boy, I don't want to bet against Belichick getting 6 points or 5.5, whatever it was. If that is you out of a bye week, what are you getting the next week? You had you were just focused on that one game. Come in, we could build on this, and you couldn't do zippity doodah. And then nothing, 0 points the next week. What does he got pulling up his sleeve? What's up his sleeve right now? Bunch of gray hair? I mean, what does he got? I was liking the Pelicans for the opposite reason. Why the hell would LeBron and Glass care about winning? Oh, no. He's all about that. Mike F's in the house. Over under tonight. It says over, believe it or not. I think the over. Why do I think this game's like 24-17? I think this is an over. Locking in with the King is in the house. Team Money says, Michael B, you're crazy talk. Of course, Brown wants to win an in-season tournament. He's all about the legacy. Exactly. I mean, that's something that he could have. Oh, your grandma's from Little Rock, Arkansas. I got it. Okay. Like Lee says, I'll say this. I really don't think there's a big drop off from Pickett to Trubisky. I just don't want to bet the Steelers in a primetime game and the whole world's on them. And the line has dropped. Again, this line was, we could say it dropped, but it really opened at 4. Excuse, no, it was 6.5 on opener, huh? 6.5 and down. I don't think it's a drop off at all. I think Trubisky's better than Pickett. I think he's better than Pickett. I call him Kenny Pickint because he likes to throw INTs. Shout out. Give me a little shout out. I appreciate it, Nathan. How are you? Brandon, do you want from King? Do I watch King of Queens with him? Doug Kevin James? I know who Kevin James is. Are you asking me if I watch King of Queens? I do not. I really don't watch a lot of TV shows. And the TV shows I watch, I just watch old stuff. I tell you, I pop on Miami Vice. I watch Entourage. I watch Jericho. Law. I go to old schools. I was watching The Fall Guy for a little bit. I couldn't get. I like the intro music to The Fall Guy. There's really not much on. I watch on TV. I'm excited for Reacher season 2. I like Jack Reacher. I didn't think Tom Cruise was bad. I didn't know anything about it until I read up afterwards that Jack Reacher was like a big cat. Tom Cruise is a little guy. The guy in Richmond does a good job as Jack Reacher. Brandon says, my iPad was about to die and I saved it. Oh, there you go. Yes. I saw that yesterday in Lenny's chat. Glad you put that back on the charger. Michael B says, the money, if a bum needs in-season title, Seals legacy, I don't even know what to say. Really? Stop. See, I agree with T Money here, Mike. I think that he wants a little in-season tournament. Like, hey, look at this. First inaugural. This is what I've done. I think he wants to win it, believe it or not. What do I say about the under Patriots? I like the over. Again, I didn't bet anything on it. I don't have the total. I took the Pats. I did a crazy teaser with a couple Sunday games. I teased up to plus 16.5. And because I think just in pure desperation, they'll score a touchdown today. And again, I got maybe 17-20 for the Steelers. And it says, I may have been swayed to go take the over. T-Money says, you don't get him, Mike. You're my boy. Sean, watch regular show you. Yes, I watched the regular show. I like Mordecai and Rigby. Yeah, regular show for cartoons. I think that's ham boning. He's like, yeah, I could do regular show. Muscle Man and Skips and Benson. Oh, regular show is a funny show. And I like Gravity Falls. I could watch some Gravity Falls with Dipper Pines. MacGyver, old school MacGyver. Yes, I saw there was a new MacGyver, and I also see there's like a new Quantum Leap. Like, what are we doing? Why the heck? And again, this I should probably say this for like the Picks for Day show running on Friday nights, and people get upset. They call me like, "Oh, here comes White Trek to talk about food and 80 stuff." You remake MacGyver, um, as I just said, Quantum Leap. I mean, and forget the movies: Vacation, Total Recall, Red Dawn, RoboCop. All this nonsense. It is terrible. It's terrible. You're going to redo Roadhouse. You did Point Break was garbage. I mean, forget about your Star Wars. You all six Star Wars after that they've made, with the exception of Rogue. I think Rogue One's great. I don't think Solo was that bad. The other six of trilogy, trash. Let's go. Let's go to the two newer Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones. Terribles, terrible, terrible, terribles. The last two, crap, crap, crap. Brandon says the parts for the Rockets and Nuggets over or under. What's is that? That's for tomorrow. We're talking tomorrow. NBA for tomorrow. I mean, I don't want to talk about NBA for today. We got to talk for tomorrow. Um, I do not know. I would probably lean Denver in this one here. I'd probably lean Denver at home. Again, is this line going to be what? 9, 12? I don't even know what it'll be. Total, I'd probably say over the total, though. This guy, Nathan going Rocky and Bullwinkle. Really? I'm not going back to Rocky and Bullwinkle. That's way ahead of my time. Groovy says one of the underdogs will cover the NBA today and corrupt Michael Jordan. DraftKings will make lots of money. Call me a crazy conspiracy theorist, or maybe the Pacers want this. Pacer game, I would just say over the Pacer game. T Money says maybe Steelers D anytime TD. I could get behind that. Mike B said, I really like the Jack Reacher books. TV show is all right. Read 61 Hours by Lee Child. He writes all Jack Reacher books. I thought the TV show was okay. I liked it. You know, you know, it's on CMT. What is on CMT? MacGyver? What's on the country music channel? Opinion on Iowa State. I got no thought on this game. I mean, someone's here like in the over or the under. Someone's on the under. I got nothing on this game. On the hardwood. I know it's the hardwood. It's the only one out there. He's funny. He works for IPS. All right, let's talk some. All right, EKU. If you're just popping in, Eastern Kentucky, Central Arkansas tonight. Pair of plus touchdown doggies in college basketball. NBA, I like the Lakers here on the money line. Pair of anytime TDs for the Steelers, Johnson and Friarmouth. And no ice tonight and no college football or nothing like that. But let's jump into. We're not jumping into Goosebumps. No, thank you, Goosebumps. Mike, have a good day. Jordan's the GOAT. Yes. No, he'll never be Jordan. Let's talk about Soto to the Yanks. Now, 2 years ago, I said the Yanks should have went all in for Soto, and I'd rather pay this guy $40 million and Aaron Judge $40 million. Now you got Soto. You traded a bunch of guys, and all right, Brito, Vasquez. I mean, they could be good. Who knows? You're going to have to pay. I mean, I would do it. Yes, that's fine. I mean, I don't think you gave up some guys. Who's pitching here for the Yanks? You got Cole. Rondon and Montes are both injured last year. What else do you have here? Sevy's in New York with the Mets. He's not on the Yankees anymore. Where is his staff? What are we doing? Are you bringing back who else are you getting here to pitch? Can we get some pitchers, please? You can never have enough pitchers. I say this all the time. How about the Braves getting Kelenic from Seattle? Now, that guy bottomed out, and they're like, oh, he's a bust. I mean, he's 24 years old. He just hit 250 with like 27 homes. Steal by the Braves. And then they flip Marco Gonzalez to the Pirates. I take Marco on the Yanks. I'm taking any. Just swallow up all the. Again, I will be anti-St. Louis. You're bringing a bunch of old guys again. Rodriguez to Detroit, or from Detroit to Arizona. That should have been last year. Maybe you would have got to the World Series if you had a third pitcher, Arizona. I guess better late than never. Is Ohtani signing with the Jays? That'd be great. That would be absolutely fabulous if he signs with the Jays. Uh, Trevor Bauer. I know people hate him. Case was dropped against him. So baseball's going to be the high road and not take a guy who's a scumbag. Yeah, guys who kill people playing in the NFL. DWIs, drunk driving, kill guys, come back after jail sentences. You do something wrong, you're suspended, probation, whatever. This is America, bro. You get a second chance. That's for anybody. I don't care what kind of crime you did. Drugs, drinking. You know, Bauer got railroaded, and again, you see all the nonsense. Again, are the Yanks going to sign him? I don't know. Will anybody sign him? I don't know. You bring in Soto. You trade for Verdugo. Are you going to get Bellinger for the Yanks? I want to see Belly go to the Marlins. Can the Marlins get some offense, please? Can you get some offense, please, Miami? Do you watch Full House, the old shows? No, I didn't watch Full House when it was New House back in the day. I wasn't a Full House guy. No, King of Queens. I don't watch King of Queens. Nope. Everyone should get a second chance with that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you saw some of the reports on it. Guy was never charged. I don't know. It's weird today in the world today. You know, you say something, they're banning you off social media. Ridiculous. But it comes back to who the Yanks need pitching. All right, you have Soto. Great. We got. I mean, Soto's going to walk 170 times. Judge will be on the injured list. Stanton will be on the injured list. Well, Rizzo, Anthony Rizzo. Then he says, "You're taking the Central Arkansas Sugar Bears. What's going on here?" Yes. What's wrong with Central Arkansas as a little home dog, Nathan? Who's on this afternoon after me? I don't know who's on P&P Day. I think Thursday might be Cam. Might be a little Camo. So nobody's. So this is good detail here. Nobody's watching on any of the Facebook pages or on Max Wagers, YouTube. Well, that's life, I guess. All right. On YouTube, if you haven't voted already on the winning free pick page, you can. We do have a question of the day up for the poll. I see I'm on the P&P channel. Who's in here? Nate's in here. Nate and Brandon's on the P&P channel here. All right, let me pop up the poll to see how the poll is reacting here. Always good interaction on the poll. We get a good 20 votes on the poll. Everybody who comes in usually votes. So we have excellent interaction on the poll. Can't complain about that. So 22 votes. Perfect. We have 14 likes on the channel, 22 votes, 80 people watching. It seems like the unders are not one person on the over. Interesting. Oh, we just had a new vote. What is this? Everything's at 35%. Everything's at 35. 35 for the Steelers, 35 for the under. I can't even cancel the show now. I need another vote. All right, someone's got to come in and vote here. Oh, we got a vote. We got it. And it's back down again. Oh my goodness. It's 33%. Steelers and the under. Oh, I can't end the show at a tie. Groovy says Central Arkansas are fighters. It'll be a great game. I like Central Arkansas. We got Little Rock winning 82-77. Says Groovy. That'll be fine because I'll cover my number and then the over will cash. So we're all winners. We are all winners. Can I get one more vote on the Steelers or the under here? Somebody, please. Somebody's getting married. Anybody know that song? A little Muppets Take Me a Hand. All right. Muppets Take Me a Hand, a classic. Your homework for today is to go find Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas on YouTube and find the River Bottom Nightmare Band and listen to their song at the town concert. Michael Garcia is coming in, says the under tonight, 30, although it's only, I think, at 29.5. Nathan says, I'm feeling the Lakers tonight. I think the Lakers as well. I got him here in the chat. The Lake Show minus 125. Nathan. So I'm with you on Hollywood. All right. I'm rolling out here. Everybody have a nice Thursday. Maybe I'll pop in for some kind of. I did say I was going to do look at lines, but when there's like 5 games of college basketball next day, not likely. Not likely. I'm sure there'll be a live show somewhere tonight. And we come and talk about how terrible this game is or how exciting and how right I was by saying we should have took the over. We'll see what happens. But good luck, everybody.